You. What's the deal, people? I go by the name of Biz Billa, and we are back on BYC Gaming. Bring you a controller, and today we are coming back with the Let's Play LA Noire series. This is episode 4, and if you like what you see and what you hear, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe wherever you are watching this at. Follow us on Twitch at BYC Gaming and on YouTube at BYC Gaming. Excuse me, Twitch is at BYC underscore gaming. Either way, man, let's get straight to the action. Last episode is, I don't think any episode is going to be better than the last one. I laughed so much at those missions that we did, some of the questions that were asked. Hopefully, we get that same kind of energy here. Let's go ahead and resume where we left off. We were doing that thing with that guy from the consulate, and it's just been pretty fun series. Just got to be a little more consistent with it. Those of you who follow the channel, y'all know I love sports. We got college football season starting this weekend. We got NFL coming up. I got to get on Madden, so it's going to be a heavy sports season, even with 2K coming up soon, and also Undisputed. But for now, it's all about LA Noire. Let's get back out here with Cole Phelps and the slimy LAPD. A marriage made in heaven. Oh, my son got mad.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I said, all
I never realized this about the game, but
I'm thinking
the
of moving up
sound,
to a 45.
like, moves with
I
the
want to stop
camera.
him
That's
with one
pretty
round.
fire. Like the details
I
is just
didn't
crazy
come
in
to
this
California to be a.
game. Before we get to the proceedings, let's pick an outfit for Phelps. So wait, the guns change depending on what you're wearing? Oh wow, I never knew they had I never I never read this. I never knew there was benefits to certain suits. That's fire. Yo, Diggs, what's poppin', yo? Get yourself 2 suits and get them pressed. I want the shotgun, so
Secretary.
let's rock out with this.
That's that guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
That bum took a swipe, put him down with my sap.
Alright, so
They weren't even his prints, and he still.
am I even going the right way?
I don't want to be rude.
Guess not. Oh, it's right behind me. But yeah, man, this game for it to be this old is okay. For this game to be this old is definitely wild detailed. Like one of my favorite things about this game. And the fact that it has like, you know, the regular GTA / Red Dead, aka Rockstar settings. You got like, there's no GPS, but you know, you just drive in the direction you usually find your way there.
Looks like the DA is going to press charges. Anna Rodriguez might do time.
I'll speak to the DA. She suffered enough.
I don't know, Cole. She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions.
I'll convince him to let it go.
How do you do that?
I'll give him something better.
Wonder what that means. Let's say Anna Rodriguez, because the last. I wonder to see can figure out who that's in reference to. Because I'd be lying if I said I didn't know. Here we are, back at the scene.
Detectives, over here.
Cole Phelps, traffic. What have we got?
Vic is a white male named Lester Patterson. Walked out of the bar and into the street. Car hit over there, and he ended up here. Dead on impact by the look of it.
Have you canvassed the area?
The only one with anything useful to contribute is the young lady over there. She lives above the bar. Name is Shannon Perry. No, it's not a stage name. 24 years old, she left Kansas to follow the Yellow Brick Road.
Is that so?
We'll take a formal statement later. Right now, we're going to take a look around.
Alright, first of all, let's look at the victim right here. Knock my son hat clean off.
Phelps? I ended on his face and ended up here. The car must have struck him from behind.
Oh, he got life insurance. Oh, yeah. Dirty work.
Patterson has life insurance.
And who wrote that on there? Like, somebody is... I mean, he wouldn't write that on there himself, right? So, maybe his significant other or somebody in his family. And so how much it was worth. Take that money, he ain't gonna be needing it no more. Let me hold that.
We can notify next of kin.
Alright.
What have you got on the victim?
From all reports, he was intoxicated at the time of the accident. I'll know how intoxicated once I've done the autopsy. Looking him over now, I'd say he died on impact.
What about the chest wound? Isn't that inconsistent?
Very common in auto injuries. Look for a car with a prominent hood ornament. Those things are killers.
See, now that's what I was wondering about because, yeah, he got hit, but like...
Careful where you're stepping, Phelps. I don't come down to the station house and tap dance on your desk.
You're right, my bad. But my thing is, like, look at where majority of the blood is at. It's in his chest. Like, I know the autopsy, the guy from the morgue is saying it could be a hood ornament, but that's a lot of blood around the chest. It's a lot of blood everywhere. Like, sheesh. Man.
Body traveled a good 20 feet.
He will not be in LA Noire 2 at all.
This blood is a long way from the body. The car must have been going like a bat out of hell.
Okay, so wait. Where did he get hit at? Did he get hit here or there? Why is
Another
there
day, another dollar.
Oh, okay, well maybe this is where the impact happened, and then his body was on the car or in the air or whatever. Maybe that's where. But see, the brakes are back. Yeah, the brakes are back here, so the impact got to be like right there. All right, I mean it makes a little more sense.
So the driver managed to brake before the impact.
See, and Phelps kind of got that look, and it's like, well, wait a minute. If he hit the brakes right there, Bong hit him there. I don't know, man. I mean, it's weird out the gate, just off the strength that we saw the what's it called?
She's all yours, Detective.
We'll talk to her in a second, but it's just like this is closed off, so I ain't gonna check over there. But it's just a little strange that that life insurance and then a little inconsistency with the blood and all that. We just looking around now. I got a feeling we're gonna find something somewhere over here. Make sure nobody throwing nothing away. None of the bottles back here so far. Check that trash can back here. Ain't nothing. None of those cars look damaged or have no gigantic ornaments on the front of the hood. I already peeked in the dumpster. I don't think it's nothing. Usually they make a noise if I had to climb up there. Checking here real quick. What do we have here? It's a knife. It's a bloody knife. I'll zoom in.
A knife covered in blood.
Could be a steak knife. This is a hit-and-run case, Phelps. Anyone could have thrown away a kitchen knife.
I'm just saying, though, wouldn't they...
In any case, we'll want tech services to scrub the alleyway before they bag the knife.
Word, because it's like... Steak knife, I get it, it's a restaurant, yada yada, but dog, bloody steak knife hidden under the paper is crazy work. That's why they pay Phelps the big bucks, you heard? Let's go talk to this woman now. Excuse me, do your job, bruh. Like, bruh, what is he doing? Let me find out that's your knife. What you going back there to do, bruh? Oh, maybe he's actually doing his job. I mean, leave him alone.
Miss Perry?
Let's talk to
Yes?
this woman in due hours.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is my partner, Detective Bukowski. Can you tell us what happened?
Well, I came to the window because I heard people arguing downstairs.
Then what happened?
I saw a car hit that poor man and knock him down the street.
What kind of car was it?
A dark red Lincoln Continental.
It's pretty dark, Miss Perry. You sure about the car?
Of course I'm sure. My Uncle Bernie has one just like it back in Topeka.
Well, it's my mistake.
Tell me more about the argument you heard.
Well, there were two voices. A man and a woman, that's all.
Why are you holding out on us, Miss Perry?
I'm sorry. I was hoping to tell my story to the newspapers. I'd like to get my picture in the paper. Trying to find work as an actress, and things are pretty difficult.
Cough it up, sister. We don't have all night.
People arguing? They were husband and wife. I could tell by what she was yelling.
Girl.
Intimate things. Very embarrassing for the man.
Thank you, Miss Perry. Your information has been very helpful. You can go now.
You really think so? I hope you find that driver and put him away.
Okay, so
Certainly got away with the dames, Phelps.
that's my mistake. That's my mistake.
Give it a rest, Bukowski.
Let's see what the patrons have to say.
So I probably should have done good
I'll
cop.
take the bartender. You work the rest of the room.
I probably should have done good cop with the second one. I hope that I don't miss any information because of that, but we did find out that there was an argument between a man and a woman that seemed to be husband and wife. So maybe when we go to the bar over here, we'll see if that's connected to our victim here. I see a paper on the table. Let's check that out real quick. Get a little behind the scenes action.
Courtney, come in. Have a seat.
Thanks, Doctor.
How are you finding working at the clinic?
It's, fine.
Are you sure?
Can I be honest with you, Doctor?
I would hope so, Courtney.
I was hoping that the therapy would be more beneficial.
Treatment can, unfortunately, be very long-term.
So many of the patients here are addicts, Doctor.
Many of them have been for years, Courtney.
I don't know about
In the
this
past,
dude.
these people were condemned to sanatoriums. If we can reveal the root of the problem, then we have a chance to help them.
And until then, they stay sedated?
Do I detect a hint of reproach, Courtney?
I was expecting more, Doctor.
Reproach, that's a word for you right there, boy.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to criticize.
Part of being a physician, Courtney, is learning to be patient.
How is it possible to keep so many of them on their medications, Doctor? Many of their addictions are illegal.
Oh, many things in life are gray, Courtney. What may on the surface appear to be illegal is actually of benefit to society at large.
Sound like some political business corporation BS if I ever heard it. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and talk to the old boy right here.
I'm Detective Phelps of the LAPD.
How can I help, Detective?
Your name would be a good start.
Dudley Lynch. Hired help. I run the place when the owner ain't around.
Where is the owner?
He stepped out. Somebody had to take Lorna, Mrs. Patterson, home.
What can you tell me about the accident?
Not a lot. It was busy in here, and all I heard was the impact.
So what was he doing outside? It's against licensing regulations to drink on the sidewalk.
Lester and Lorna were having a fight. The owner made him take it outside. It was pretty ugly.
Do you know the victim?
Yeah. Lester Patterson. He's a regular here, or he was.
That was a little spicy. Like, dang, he just got hit by a car, bro.
Not one of your favorite customers?
Lester was special, but not my kind of special.
Was Lester drinking alone?
No. He came here with his wife. She didn't seem too interested in the booze, though.
A witness overheard an argument.
Lester and Lorna. There's nothing like airing your dirty laundry in public, is there?
All right, so there's the confirmation of what the girl said outside, that it was a husband and a wife arguing. Now we know it was the victim, Mr. Patterson, and his wife, Lorna.
Why was Lorna Patterson in such a hurry to leave? What is going on here?
Lorna was pretty upset, so Leroy took her home. Lorna and Leroy are close. They've been talking about opening a new bar.
Oh,
Leroy.
Leroy
how
Sabo,
close?
the owner.
Oh, and he owns the bar? Oh, yeah, this is a nasty story right here. Boy.
How long have Lorna and Leroy been talking about this new bar?
Word.
Who knows? I just served the drinks.
Nah, you don't just be serving the drinks, bro. Look at your face, like you smirking all through this, bro. First of all, bartenders, we all know bartenders hear more stories than anybody. The bartenders and Uber drivers or cab drivers, you feel me? Like, people drunk, speaking their honest truth as the truth serum, liquor flows through them, back out.
Bartenders hear all sorts of things. Are you going to tell me, or do we have to start playing rough?
When Lester was drinking, he treated Lorna like dirt. He gambled away all their money. Lorna pitched Leroy about the bar. I don't know how interested he is.
Is Leroy doing well?
Hell no. The only thing keeping this place afloat are the poker games.
Dang, you a snitch too?
Thanks for your help, Lynch. I'm going to need you to sign a statement with the patrolman.
Sure, no
All right,
problem.
so basically,
You get anything out of the regulars?
I mean, we
They
definitely
weren't
got
giving
motive.
too much away. They liked watching Lester and Lorna go a few rounds every other day. And Lester was a fan of the Love Tap.
Okay, so basically we got motive right here, bro. Wife and husband arguing, you know what I'm saying? Getting busy, like in arguing in the spot. You dating the owner on the low with what it sound like. Yeah, making business proposals. The bar owner doesn't have money like that, according to the bartender. So this is a little nasty work right here. Let's call, see what we gotta do
Operator,
next.
message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a list of dark red Lincoln Continentals.
Just a moment. This is going to be quite a list, Detective.
Cross-check for registered addresses. Top of the pile, anything from the downtown area. Around Bunker Hill.
One moment. Fred Murray, 120 South Olive Street, between 1st and 2nd Street. Harris Jones, number 1 Dillon Lane. William Shelton of 738 West Temple Street. That's all for downtown. You got that, Detective?
Thank you.
Might call for some legwork, but it's better than nothing.
All right. First of all, can we go back in and see if there's any poker game popping? Like, you know what I'm saying? Well, we know it ain't nothing back there because we was just back there in the alley. This probably. Oh yeah.
So this is why everybody comes to Ray's.
Huh. Poker game, all that in the back. Don't like we could search anything. Alright, let's either go to her house and well, I guess we should go to her house first, being that her husband is the victim. That was wild. I want to check those cars too. Check specifically one of the people that potentially could have hit this guy. So her name is Miss Patterson. So let's go to her house.
So the wife was there when it happened, but then left the scene.
You're right. That's pretty unusual behavior.
She could be in shock. I saw some people do some strange things in the war
shock
after
already.
their buddies got hurt.
Maybe. Maybe she doesn't give a fuck. According to the patrons, her old man was a piece of work.
You don't think...
Phelps, the guy was run over. So it worked out well for this broad. So what? Maybe she deserved to catch a break. Who knows?
Alright, pulling up on the spot. Let's see what's going on with Miss Patterson.
Yes? Hello?
Mrs. Patterson.
Is this about my husband?
We're investigating the incident, ma'am.
I see. Come in, won't you?
All right. See how she's holding up after
Can you tell me what
to
happened?
her husband.
What's to tell? He got hit by a car and now he's dead.
Oh nah.
You don't appear to be too upset about the fact.
Lester and I met on a furlough in '44. We got married that weekend. People don't understand it now, but that happened a lot back then.
I see. So you probably did well to stick it out this long.
What's that supposed to mean, mister? I think it's about time
Exactly
you
what
left.
it sounds
I
like.
have someone here,
I
and
beg your pardon? You're gonna have to run that one by us again, sister.
It's okay, Lorna. I'm Leroy Sabo.
Well, well. Nice to see you're comforting the grieving widow, Mr. Sabo.
All right, wise guy.
Oh,
Do you have any intelligent questions you would like me to
the
answer?
bar owner, like, yo,
You can confirm
he
Mrs.
already in the
Patterson's story.
crib.
Lester lost at cards. He was kind of hard to control when he lost his temper. He turned without looking and walked right out in front of the car. It wasn't good.
What's your relationship with Mrs. Patterson, Mr. Sabo?
We're friends. Good friends.
You expect me to believe that?
Look, I was filing for divorce. Mental cruelty. Lester could be a mean son of a bitch.
And Lester knew about that?
No, I hadn't told him.
Well, hasn't this worked out well for the two of you? I feel almost bad for busting in on this little rendezvous.
All right, let's get to it.
How did the car come to hit Lester?
He walked straight into the path of an oncoming car.
Look at the smug look on your face.
You expect me to believe that, Lorna? It's all very convenient.
Gambling for Lester was like the needle for a hophead. He was yelling at me. He was yelling at the whole world. I kind of felt sorry for the driver. Poor guy had no chance.
I mean, damn.
You were arguing in the bar and on the sidewalk?
We were always arguing. So what?
I just, shorty, come on.
Admit it. You were baiting him, pushing his buttons. We can easily get the full story from the regulars in the bar.
All right. Lester was playing cards out back. He lost, of course, and wanted back in. He suggested I earn the money on my back to get a mistake. That was the proposition he was putting to his so-called buddies. So maybe I was a little angrier than usual. Let's just say I took exception to his idea.
The bartender said that you and Leroy were planning to go into business together. Can you explain how you'll get the money to do that?
I have a little money saved away.
Well, again, obviously she's looking shifty, so it's either bad cop or accused. I'm gonna go with accused.
Being economical with the truth, Lorna.
You want to back that up, little man?
I'm gonna go with accused because, I mean, he had insurance. Somebody wrote what the F on there, so yeah, like, come on.
You increased the premium on Lester's life insurance. GI insurance policies have a $10,000 payout.
It was Leroy's idea. Lester lived on the edge. He was always getting into fights, crack games, pinochle, you name it. Turns out it was good advice.
It speaks to motive and premeditation, Lorna.
You're forgetting the hit-and-run detective.
You and Mr. Sabo have an interesting day.
I'm sure we will, officer. Now, if you could both just leave.
We're leaving, ma'am. Sorry for your loss. I can see what a tough time you're having with all this.
Yeah, we gonna leave, but let me call the station because where's the phone at? This is crazy. Ain't got no phone up in here. Y'all in here scamming life insurance but don't have a phone to dial out on. Where's your phone at, man? It's not in her bedroom. He had a card, yo. Bro was really about that life. He had a card table in his bedroom. Alright, they don't have a phone, so we'll go make this call out here in the streets. Well, look, I just saw the phone thing on the screen for a second, so maybe they did have a phone in there. Either way, let's walk to the corner here. Yo, look at the old school stoplights. Like, come on. That's fire. I'm sorry. That is fire.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Just one detective from the coroner. Message reads, Phelps, see me at Central Morgue immediately. Results of the Patterson autopsy.
Oh.
Thanks.
Alright. We'll go there in a second. Let's check these cars out. See if anybody's got any undeniable damage or anything like that. Let's see. Murray, Jones, and Shelton. I wrote a song recently with S as the title. That's gonna be my reason for picking this. William Shelton. Let's see if he knows anything about the hit and run. Oh, he right down the block too. Perfect. Side of the street. I think he's on that side. Alright, there's the red car, the red Lincoln. Oh, look at that. Look at the bumper, bro. This is Shelton. Let's have a conversation. He packed his bags already.
That's the son of a bitch right there. William Shelton?
Yes?
Uh-oh.
It doesn't look good, Shelton. You packing your bags and making a run for it? You know why we're here.
Yes. The accident.
We've got witnesses who can put this car at the scene, not to mention the physical damage. This is open and shut, Shelton.
That coward thinks he can run from everything.
Oh. Alright, so maybe he has something to do with what happened here with the what's the guy named Leroy.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Watch out, y'all. People just commonly walking in the street like they don't hear a whole.
No wonder he killed someone driving like this. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Good driving.
Don't let that asshole get away.
Oh, good move. I definitely thought she was keeping straight. See which way he goes this time. Taking the car out, we're messing up our own. Come on, Shelton. Pull over. He's reckless with it. Oh! Almost hit that young man.
He's heading into the station. Go on, get after it.
Hold it right there, Shelton.
How do I run? Yo, bro, I definitely forgot how to run. Am I tripping? Like, how do I run? I don't know. And Shelton's gonna get away. I guess I'm not having to run because he's right here.
has socks in it, Brazier.
All right, I give up.
How does a vehicular manslaughter rap sound, Shelton?
I hit him. I admit it. I just panicked, but it wasn't my fault.
What do you mean?
The guy jumped right out in front of me. He came out of nowhere. There's nothing I could do about it.
Why didn't you stop?
I've had accidents before.
That's it. We're done here. The DA is gonna love you.
They weren't all my fault. I'm a surveyor. I need my license for my job. There were people around. A woman and a man were standing right next to him. I thought they could get him to a hospital. I'm telling you, it's not my fault.
The guy is dead, Shelton.
A woman and a man.
You can't be serious.
William Shelton, you're coming downtown. We need to talk about a manslaughter charge.
All right, so Shelton is locked up in the PC. Now, let's go to the morgue. See what I gotta say over here, things on the autopsy. Some popping off, hold on. I haven't done many of these, so let's handle the little street crime. Get a little action. Get out the way, Phelps coming through. Police on the hunt and they looking for you. You already know the vibes, man. BYC Gaming, bring your controller. Tap in live or watch it on the playback on YouTube. As we make our way down. Sorry, we all on the side. Oh, I thought I hit him, son. Word the mother, I thought that I ran that dude over. Terrible cops. Trying to make it to the crown though. Something's popping off on the Los Angeles streets. Trying to keep LA safe, as the signs on the street say. This game is, again, I can't say it enough. So beautiful for it to be such an older game. As a matter of fact, when I was loading this game up on the PS5, I decided to download an old sports game that I'm going to do some reviews on very soon. So y'all stay tuned for that on the BYC Gaming channels, as well as our social media. Check out the BYC Gaming link tree for all things BYC. Keep passing these landmarks. This is like a theater or something, but right now I'm just trying to make it to this prom. Oh!
Can we try to get there in one piece?
My bad, Berkowski. Like, I'm wilding. Try to make that turn a little too sharp. End up jacking up our whip. Uh-oh. What's this?
I don't know what you're talking about. We weren't doing nothing.
I've seen you little sons of bitches prowling around my store. I'll show you. I'll teach you not to.
Sir, drop the weapon. You've been drinking, sir. You don't really want to.
3 times I've been robbed. Ain't nothing gets done about it.
Oh, nah.
Look out, more.
You know what's wild?
Put 'em
Y'all
down.
probably had no issues before, but now it's a relapse. How do I run? I got shot. Shot to the chest. He's down. Then he bodied the cop and the store clerk. The store clerk was drunk. He kind of asked for that, but the cop was just trying to keep things copacetic. They bodied.
11 King calling KGPL. I've been involved in a shooting. Suspects are down. Need an ambulance to 540 West 9th Street. It's a code 4. Notify a supervisor and a coroner.
Roger, 11K. All units be advised. Suspects are down at 540 West 9th Street. Shooting at Uncle Sam's RV surplus is code 4.
Well, it's the end of that chapter. As I said, for the guy that got hit in that hit and run, they will not be in LA Noire Part 2. Richard Nixon, I ain't even peep that. He's probably on his way in the office during this time. And this is like 1940s America. You know what I mean? A lot of these timepieces. Very excited to see that Mafia has another game coming out. I'm probably not going to play the old Mafias on the channel or nothing like that. I wouldn't mind, but I think our slate's a little too full with games. So we'll maybe we'll review some old Mafias or maybe watch them on the channel, something before that game comes out. But that's a long time from now. We still got GTA coming out along the same time as Mafia. Undisputed Boxing's on the way. I cannot wait for that. We already got college football out here, so it's going. Yo, bro. serious question. What are you doing? Like, seriously, what are you doing, bro? Just in the middle of the street, you know, in the middle of an intersection, just rubbing the back end that. Get out of here, bro. Oof. Anyway. Undisputed, man. It's going to be a good game. Definitely looking forward to that. Back out. Come on, man. Like, try to keep my police vehicle looking pristine, as my man King Arthur would say. To cruise these LA streets, man. We got 2 interviews coming up tonight on BYC Gaming. Those will be dropping on the Bringing You Classics channel. You'll understand why when you see those interviews tonight. So y'all check those out on the live stream side of things around Twitch. Looking forward to that. Salute to my guests. Alright, man. So here we are at the Los Angeles County Central Morgue, 9:26 a.m. on the dot. Let's go in here and see what is the issue, if any, with
We
this
can put the
autopsy.
driver in front of a judge in less than a week. You'd be making a big mistake.
Run that by me again?
The victim was dead before the car hit him. 2 puncture wounds to the right side of the thorax. Second
Foul
puncture
play.
reached his heart.
Foul play.
You're kidding me. Been doing this job 23 years, son. No one's ever laughed at one of my jokes.
He was stabbed to death?
Long, sharp knife. Length of a bayonet.
We found a knife in the alleyway.
Where is it now? Was it bagged?
By Patrolman Kaplan.
Perfect. I'll get you a definite match.
Jesus, we got him. Murder 1. We were right there and they tried to stare us down. Now they'll both get the gas chamber. We have the knife, we have the coroner's report, and I bet we could roll Sabo as a witness. Let's bring her in.
That's the guy from the papers. Solved that big case.
I mean, that's it right there. I mean, clear as day. Clear as day. So let's see how they try to deny this. There's no way around this one. He was not killed off the impact of getting hit by that car. So Shelton is off the hook. We'll make that call, I guess, shortly. But right now, we got to go get the perps. That would be Mrs. Patterson, as well as dude, Leroy Sabo, I think his name was. So we pretty much put a bow on this. We got the horns on now. We're gonna make our way down there. Again, if there's any street crimes or anything like that, I'll take them on. Another landmark. What is this? The Hall of Records. But yeah, any street crimes, we'll jump on them just off the strength that I haven't been playing them that much since we started this series. Again, this is episode 4, LA Noire. Let's play. I'm gonna try to finish this before we get into the 2K, Madden, and all that stuff. Get heavy into sports. I still gotta at some point tap back in with Spider-Man. I apologize to all the Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Yo, dude, get out the way. Sheesh. All right, what you got to say for yourself, man? I would have banged a lot louder, but that's just me.
Spoken to the coroner, Mrs. Patterson. He confirmed your husband's cause of death. We'd like you to come downtown and answer some questions.
It wasn't me. It was Leroy's idea.
Oh, look
Leroy
at
stabbed him. I had
folding
nothing
like
to
a
do with
napkin.
it.
Where is Leroy now?
He's in the bedroom.
You're very good, Lorna.
Put the gun down, Leroy. If you do something stupid now, you don't stand a chance in front of the
Nice of you to give me up, sweetheart. All that whispering in my ear telling me how we had to get rid of him, how good it could be, all the money we could claim, all that planning, how to get him into the street, how to make it look like an accident.
For God's sake,
you had
Leroy,
all
shut
the
up.
bases covered, baby.
I had nothing to do
You
with it.
think I'm gonna
Never
fry for
turn your
you,
back on
Lorna?
somebody
man.
with a gun.
Shoot him. Shoot him, for God's sake.
It's too late, Sabo.
What's up? I still don't know how to run, y'all. Oh, there we go. R2. So Sabo, whatever he's.
Sabo, stop or I will shoot.
At us. Try to get him to stop. He's got a gun and he's dangerous. Don't want him killing anybody else. Slow it down. That was a kill shot. Try to slow him down, but...
You look spooked, Phelps. I thought you'd been under fire before.
It never gets any easier, Bukowski.
Word. Well, sheesh. Who would have expected it to turn out like that? He shot Lorna. They're all dead now. Lorna, Leroy. Dang. Sheesh.
So, I give you a hit and run. You bring me back fraud, conspiracy, and first-degree murder. This is how a good detective operates, Phelps. You take nothing at face value. You keep digging and asking questions until you get to the truth. You got some sharp elbows on you, detective. I like that. Keep up the good work.
All right. Well, Phelps did what he does best. Figured out the case and justice is served. A lot of vehicle damage in this episode. City damage, not too bad, but it is what it is. Another visit to Ray's, and you would have seen what Leroy was prepared to do to avoid jail. Well, that's the end of the episode. A marriage made in heaven, and they are all in heaven or elsewhere. I'll let you figure out where, but I also let you decide if you want to rock out with us again here on BYC Gaming, man. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. You like what you saw, what you heard. I go by the name of Biz Billa. We do this weekly, whether it's LA Noire or any other games we drop on our platform. We hope to see y'all tapping in with us again very soon. Again, this is BYC. Bring your controller. Peace.